42nd Street was a great success, nominated for Best Picture, 8th highest revenue movie of the year, and listed as one of the best all-time musicals. Warner Baxter was the lead actor in 42nd Street, with a fine performance, including a famous AFI Top 100 quote. Baxter was far bigger than most realize. Starting in the silence, he had notable performances in The Awful Truth, 1925, and The Great Gatsby, 1926. Transitioning to sound, he won Oscar Best Actor in 1929 for his role, the Cisco Kid, in Old Arizona. In 1936, he was the highest paid actor in Hollywood and had solid performances through the 30s. Starting in 1943, he starred in a series of Crime Doctor B movies. He was featured in 109 movies between 1918 and 1950. His character, the famous director Julian Marsh, needs this play because he was financially ruined by the stock market crash, even though he has serious health issues. He is ruthless when Bebe Daniels is sneaking around with her true love. He warns the cast this will be the toughest 5 weeks of their lives, and delivers on that promise with a brutal practice schedule, driving the cast to do better. There are moments when he reveals the intense pressure he is under. Finally, with it all on the line, he gives Ruby Keeler a pre-performance pep talk, and I believe his concerns about all the people who are counting on this play. Sure, this was about money for him, but he is also passionate about creating a great show. He reveals just how much he cares when, in the end, listening to the public's negative opinion of him, that he is just an egomaniac, he sits there despondent.
That's what we got you for, Julian. Julian Marsh, the greatest musical comedy director in America today.
I'm in this for one reason only. Money.
Say, with all the hits you've had, you ought to be worth plenty.
Did you ever hear of Wall Street?
Any undue strain on your part might easily prove fatal.
Anything wrong, Julian?
You're not going to have another breakdown.
I'm not going to let you down. I've given everything I've had to that gulch star man who's taken all I had to offer. Actors tell you how Marsh drove them and bullied them and even tore it out of them. And maybe there's a few that'll tell you how Marsh really made him. That's why I'm going ahead with Pretty Lady. And Pretty Lady's got to be a hit. It's my last show and it's got to be my best.
Okay, those three on the left, Mr. Marsh. If I were you, I'd keep him.
I suppose if I don't, you'll have to. Ah, Lorraine again, huh? Andy, you're a panic. All right, have it your way. Now all we need is a girl and a dance director who can count up to 40 without a pad and pencil.
You don't have to wait. And she's a swell dancer, too. And you picked her once, but she got eliminated the third time through.
All right, she'll do. They're all yours, Andy.
I cannot show all the scenes Baxter is in. There are plenty like this where he drives, cajoles, belittles the cast to do better, to reach perfection.
You're going to work days, and you're going to work nights, and you're going to work between time when I think you need it. You're going to dance until your feet fall off. You know it's going to be a tough grind. It's going to be the toughest 5 weeks that you ever lived through.
But she's reading my lines wrong.
I am not.
What did you say?
I said things can never be the same now.
That's right.
Well, we stand a first-rate chance of having him withdraw his financial support right now. Now, did you gather that?
But why?
Because dear little Miss Brock is two-timing Abner right under his very nose. Now, that's why.
Tried applying a little dough to the problem? Give the Romeo $100. Get him out of the town.
That's his name, Pat Denning. He's not the kind of a guy that gets sent places just like that.
I'm going to talk it over with Murphy, a friend of mine from downtown. He never did like vaudeville.
Slim Murphy?
Yes.
Why, Murphy will kill him.
Well, listen to me and get this. It seems there's a certain guy by the name of Denning.
You're getting to be a habit with me. Can't break it. You're getting to be a habit with me.
All right, okay. Come on now, folks. Get ready for the duet number.
Yeah.
Don't happen to know a guy named Pat Denning, do you?
Why, yes.
We've got a message for him. This guy Denning's a pretty wise mug, but he ain't wise enough. And if he don't lay off that Dorothy Brock dame, it's going to be just too bad for Denning. Get me?
All right, I'll tell him.
Yeah, well.
Well, it's not good and it's not bad. I want you all to take your minds off the show. Get out and relax. And forget it till 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. I think it'll do. But I want you to come back tomorrow to give the best performance that you ever gave in your lives.
Anything wrong, Chief?
Everything's wrong, Andy. Say, Marsh is a wizard. He turns them out like clockwork. The guy isn't human, he's a machine. Well, I'm not a machine, Andy. And for the first time, I'm counting on someone else. I've got to. I'm counting on you. Come on home with me, will you? I'm lonesome.
Sure.
More trouble. What's up? Dorothy's out of the show. And now you want to throw her out. Say, what is this, a game? You can't do it.
Oh, no?
No, Brock's in my show to stay, and that's final. You've got $70,000 stuck in this show already. And you're going to toss that away just because of a dame? Any dame?
That's my funeral, ain't it?
Yes, and the funeral of 200 other people besides. Chorus girls, boys, electricians. You wouldn't be that mean, would you? Why do you know that back in New York, they're calling you the angel of Broadway?
No.
Sure.
Are they?
Your name, Denning?
Yeah.
I want to talk to you.
Don't
Wait a
bother
minute,
me.
where's Dorothy?
In there. She's had an accident.
Looks like a fracture. Can't tell till the x-rays are made.
You mean she might not be able to go on tomorrow?
Go on.
The show, she's got to play tomorrow night.
Not a chance.
She's got to. I still don't know what you're doing here.
Well, if I thought it was any of your business, I'd tell you.
It's too bad it wasn't a neck.
I tell you, he has found someone to take Brock's place, and he's on his way over here with her now.
While I appreciate you trying to help, I'm afraid this young lady won't do.
But I haven't got a chance of carrying this show. I know that as well as you do, maybe better. Because listen, you got somebody in this outfit who can carry your show. A great little trooper, honest, Mr. Marsh. How can you lose? All you got to do is try her.
Who is she?
Sawyer. Her voice may not panic her, but she can dance rings around Brock. And your show's half dancing anyway. She'd kill him, I mean it. Listen, Mr. Marsh. I've been waiting years for a chance like this. And if I give it up for somebody else, believe me, she's gonna be good.
Send her in. You know the songs, the dance routines? You think you can play the lead tonight?
The lead?
All right, I'll give you a chance. Because I've got to.
Yes, sir.
I'll either have a live leading lady or a dead chorus girl.
Jim, they didn't tell me you were here. It was grand of you to come.
No, it's impossible. Impossible. You're greeting the man you love. It's your entrance speech. Make it mean something. Put some feeling into it. Did you ever have a man hold you in his arms and kiss you? Now you're in the spirit of the thing. You love this man. Now give it all you've got. Let me hear it.
Jim, they didn't tell me you were here. It was grand of you to come.
That's better. That's better.
It's a song I love, the melody of 42nd Street. I can't.
Look here. You can't, but you will.
Please, Mr. Marsh.
You want this chance or don't you?
All right. Let's try it again.
All right. All right, it's fair, only fair. You let me down, Sawyer, and I'll... Come on, lie down and relax. 200 people, 200 jobs, $200,000, 5 weeks of grind and blood and sweat depend upon you. It's the lives of all these people who've worked with you. But you keep your feet on the ground and your head on those shoulders of yours and go out, and Sawyer, you're going out a youngster. But you've got to come back a star. Good girl, you got by. You got by, but you're not through yet. The toughest part's coming. You can't be a flash in the pan. There isn't an actor on this stage who doesn't know what you're going through, who isn't pulling for you.
All these directors make me sick. Take Marsh. Puts his name all over the program, gets all the credit.
Well, if the kid's like Sawyer, you wouldn't have a show.
Sawyer's a wish. You'll have Broadway in a pocket a week.
You're right.
Yeah, Marsh would probably say he discovered her. Some guys get all the breaks.
Please like and subscribe.